Welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here's the catcher, Joshua Anderson.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
They say they want to save you. All right, take a rip here. We need you here. Let's go.
In the air, right field. Baddoo brings it in for the third out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. All tied 1-1. Buddy Kennedy up now for the Tigers.
Third baseman, Buddy Kennedy.
Baez on third. Peterson at first with no outs. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Clearly right there trying to set themselves up for a big inning, trying to get 2 runners in the scoring position with nobody out. I mean, that could explode right here, but just didn't work right there. Thrown out at second base. They still got a chance, though, with this runner at third. Got to execute. Don't waste this opportunity.
The catcher, number 34, Joshua Anderson.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Yankees. They lead it 2-1.
The catcher, number 34.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Bo Brisky comes on now.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Willie Adames stands in.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Action in the pen down there. Wilmer Flores up and loosening in the pen. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Anderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Jonathan India at the plate.
Got the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one the other way, and foul ball.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Late on that fastball. 2 outs. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Nicely done from the Tigers bullpen there. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers 1.
Oh, they call it karma, 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 karma. Back then you hit me up and it made me nervous. Young girl, big dreams, thinking I was foolish. I'm not proud of weak, I let my reputation speak. Nothing good ever comes.
On to the bottom of the 8th, and now Joshua Anderson. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
And that's outside. 1-0. Holton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. The pitch. That one down the line, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate, and there's 2 away.
Now back, left field, Preston Henry, Malone.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And next up for the Tigers, Jake Rogers.
Number 34, Jake Rogers.
At the belt and fires. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out there, and the inning is over.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Man at first, Joshua Anderson, the next to hit. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss.
No ball. One
run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. And there's a hit. Throw in halts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's 3 singles in a row. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Willie Adames stands in. That one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And another ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Verdugo, the lead runner at second. Anderson on at first with 2 down. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Three-2. That to right. Under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Bottom 4 and stepping in for the Yankees, Joshua Anderson. Mize back to work. Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stand at the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Need textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. Pitch out, but no action. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. Peterson. The throw to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
The 1-1. He's trying for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Next pitch is outside. Jordan Luplow waiting to hit for the Yankees. Righty delivers. Bounced out to short. The throw to first. That's the third out. Inning over. The Yanks lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now in the Bronx. And here's the catcher, Joshua Anderson. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Mize back to work. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Now at the plate, Joshua Anderson. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
Joshua Anderson stepping in now for the Yankees.
The catcher, Joshua Anderson.
All right, one pitch, your pitch, right here. Let's go.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Back. Oh! A gigantic blast. His second of the year, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And next to hit for Detroit, Akil Baddoo.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
And there are 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jace Peterson. The batter, the catcher, Joshua Anderson.
In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. Anderson swings through that.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, left side. Malloy under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers nothing. Jace Young digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Now batting.
So digging in, Joshua Anderson. He's done some damage. Launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what stands out to you?
Well, for me, it kind of explains why I wore number 80 in spring training with the Yankees, other than the fact I wasn't going to make the team. You look at it, it is pretty difficult, if you would say, as a player that gets drafted or signs with that team to think of, man, how am I going to get comfortable with the new number? Because there's not many options left.
One down, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop, Derek Jeter, and the championships that the Yankees won while he was team captain. Just impressive, but no question about it. The history and all of the legacies of the New York Yankees players over the years is very dynamic.
Anderson, the runner at second with one away. I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Willie Adames stands in. His righty-lefty splits there. Next offering is down low. Movement in the bullpen. Bo Brisky preparing to come on if needed. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run, and they add on. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
First and second, one out. Joshua Anderson stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one.
Come on, let one fly here. Let's go.
Fastball for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The Yankees up big in this one here in the third and final game of the series. And here it comes. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two on, one out. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-2 now.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And he walked him. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
And a pitch. This one popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, Shortstop, Willie Adames.
And next for New York, Willie Adames. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. So a foul ball makes it 1-2, and you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And they'll do it again.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Yankees leave him loaded as it remains an 8-0 game.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.